Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we are still marking the Lesser Bayram feast, we are going to shed the light on the importance of the feast in strengthening the bond between the family and friends. To shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to host this morning in the breakfast show Mrs. Rania Lelah, the human development expert. Good morning, Mrs. Rania. Good morning. Well, we'd like to know what's the importance or the how does the feast or spending the feast have a good effect on the feelings of a person and would strengthen the bonds between family and friends?
Eid celebrations is a massive thing for us. It's a very huge thing. And it's a great opportunity as well to strengthen the bond between the family members. And if we just want to strengthen or just improve and foster the bond between them, we need to make something like spending more time. Spending time is the greatest gift that families can give to their or to its members, because it implies or it just like hidden messages. Like it says, I care about you, I love you, I'll be there for you forever, I'll be by your side. And spending some quality time between or with your family as a parent, or if you're just maybe a member of this family, is a huge thing. Next thing is listening. And listening skills, we just underrated or we underestimate the listening skills in general. And it's very important because whether we like it or not, we are different. What the meaning we are different, we have like different cultures, different values. Even if we have the same or we are just one family, the members have different cultures, different values, different perspectives towards things. And if you just listen or you want to strengthen the bond between you and your family members, you need to listen attentively. Listen to the things they say and the things they don't say, their body language, how they interpret their thoughts and feelings. It's really important to do this. And one more thing, that you need to make like traditions, your own tradition, your family's tradition. And this foster and provide and improve as well the bond and building like foundation basics between you and your family members as well. And some studies show that practicing the traditions and spending more time with your family, sharing some meals with them, improve the social skills of the members of your family, and as well increase the higher self-esteem. And it's very important to the kids or to the children of the family.
Yes. So, Mrs. Lelah, what is the importance of the feast for the psychological and the mental state of the person?
It's a very important thing. As I just mentioned, that it's a huge thing for us. So making like unique celebrations or unique traditions, this will foster and improve and cultivate the positive feelings inside the family members, if they are just in teens and if they are just kids, because they will see that there is a very unique celebration, and in this one family, maybe as a parent, you just gather the whole members as well and sharing some meals, sharing their thoughts, trying to talk about thoughts and ideas, their visions in life, their purpose in life, and it's just has a great impact positively on their, like their inner peace as well.
Yes. How can we encourage people to enjoy and rejoice those feasts?
By making, as I say, by making like traditions, sharing some meals all together, and making some statements like mantras for family, like will be. I'll be there always, or I will be there for you, or I will be, I will hold your back, whatever it happens, because support is really crucial to the family members. And as I just mentioned before, that building rapport and foster this great peace, like, peace treaty between you and your family member in the feast, and they have this, or we increase the sense of belonging, sense of loyalty, sense of transparency, and sense of I belong to this family and they will support me wherever it comes in my way. They will support me forever.
Yes. yes.
Yeah.
So the feast strengthened the bonds between the bond between the family and friends. How would that be? By gatherings, by calling each other, by you know, organizing a trip or a journey with each other? In what way?
Yes, we are social creatures, and we are not live, or we don't like live in a bubble. We like to be socialized. We like to meet other people, and I know that maybe the current situation of coronavirus just prevent us a little bit from doing this, but we can like compensate this and making like calls. We can going outdoor and taking our precautions and all these things just to see ourselves from social distance and keep the social distance and all these precaution things and restrictions, follow the rules.
Yes.
But this, it has great impact on maybe the inner peace of people or inner peace of the family as well, because we
Yes.
are family here. We have each other. We know each other. Now we need to connect, communicate really well with other people out there, and this increase the communication skills between other people, between the family and the others, and this foster the social skills as well, life skills. We can learn. We can train, we can teach our kids, our teens, our maybe friends, social skills and life skills from home by leading by example. Like I want to be, or I want to increase, or I want to improve the communication skills with you. So now I will listen to you very attentively. I will try to communicate my message. Maybe I will listen to your body language. I will analyze it. I will feel empathy with you. I will try to adapt to myself or adapt to my personality, adapt to my thinking, way of thinking to you, to just to be closer to your perspective, to closer to your thoughts, and then we will communicate better because I now can deliver my message to you in a very clear way, and
Yes.
this is a huge thing.
Yes, yes. So, Mrs. Lelah, with the challenge of the coronavirus that the whole world is facing nowadays, and we are now celebrating the fourth day of the feast. How would the family meet each other in during the challenge of the pandemic of the coronavirus? Should they meet each other, you know, invite one another and make gatherings and have a lunch or a dinner with each other, or would that some houses would not be able to take a large number of people, but others have you know, have the option of that they have a big house, they have a garden, so tell me about this, and if the people have a small house, the grandmother or the grandfather, where the gathering is going to take place, is it much better to convince people during the feast to meet each other over, you know, use the social media, use the yeah, there are many options.
Yes, of course, there are many options to meet each other, maybe outdoors in a, as I mentioned, that to take the whole precautions and to keep the social distance, and maybe, yes, use some platforms like, you know, some websites like Zoom or something to make some calls, video calls and all these things. But I just
do you
want to
think
mention
that this, I think this may make the Egyptians more disappointed, because they are keen to do all the customs and the traditions they used to do, with a kind of taking care of themselves or precautionary measures. But for example, they were keen to go and perform the prayers.
yes.
Most of the mosques, I saw that most of the mosques, yeah, there are social distance, of course, but still they left their houses and they went to perform the prayers. And I saw myself, let me raise an example, during the morning of the feast, people, I saw a family crossing the road, running to go to a mosque. After 5 minutes, I found them going back. They are going to go the other mosque at the end of the street, because it's not that crowded, but they are keen to perform the prayers.
Yes, traditions or the rituals of the Eid is a huge thing for us. It's very important. So we just keep these traditions and we know to follow every little thing of it. And I just want to mention something that
Yes, please.
we need to train our family members, train our friends, just teach them that and make them know that change is inevitable. What does it mean? It means that you need to be adapt or you need to learn
Yes. How can
how
we
to
adapt,
be adaptable and
adapt
flexible.
ourselves and adopt others and the small kids and the old mother and father, the grandfather and mother, that we have to, you know, yeah, adapt ourselves with the new life, with
Yes.
the coronavirus, because we don't know when it's going to come to an end.
Yes, exactly. But it all starts with yourself. You need
Yes.
to train yourself to be adaptable in the first place. And this by managing your emotions. And here I can talk for hours about the stress and how to manage stress or how to manage the problems and all these things. But every difficulty and every challenge you may face in your life, there is a chance with it. If you just shift this way of thinking for myself, maybe as a parent, and my kids as well, it will work wonders. Why? Because they will see opportunities and solutions, and instead of just the problems and the stress things and just traditions they want to follow blindly. So if I just plan something like this, adapt yourself to the new situations and try to search for solutions and opportunities. Be a man of solutions and opportunities, because problems are everywhere, challenges are everywhere, difficulties are everywhere. But the most important thing, your perspective, your way, how you see these things. There are two kinds of people. Some studies shows, or some scientists say that they are like the forest and the trees. The forest means they just see the big picture. And the trees means that the people who see the small details of something. How to train myself to always see the big picture, the things from a distance will make everything is clear in front of me. So every challenge, there is a chance. Every difficulty, there is an opportunity. I will search for solutions and opportunities as well. And this increase your creative thinking. And these are all like life skills, social skills I need to master as a parent. And after this, I will teach my kids to do the same thing. And when it comes to Eid celebrations, yes, now I'm trying to manage my emotions and not to feel very stressed about something, and trying to find solutions to enjoy the Eid celebrations without making any mistakes that maybe affected the health of my family members.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what happened? Some people, the grandfather and mother, what they do? They divided the family on the 3 days. They made the first part of the family comes on the first day, and also a number members of the family would come in the second day, and a number and members of the family are going to come to them for lunch or dinner at the third day of the feast. You know what happened? The whole family started, no, I would like to go to in the second day. I would like to meet my cousin. No, I would like to go on the third day. No, let's go all on the first day. No, did you get me?
Yes.
So how do you see this example?
That's why I just always say that
They are
it
not
always
accepting
starts.
this.
No, of course it's unacceptable. Or I'm not here to judge any person, by the way.
Yes.
I'm just saying that it always starts with you.
It's an idea.
Yes.
A family did this. I
Yes.
know a family
you as
who
a
did
parent,
this.
you need to improve your parent skills as well.
Yes.
And you can go for search for online courses or just join a like-minded people community.
Yes.
Improve your parenting skills, because you are responsible for as a parent, if you are a dad or a mother, responsible for the whole members, responsible for the perspective, responsible for the behaviors of your children as well. And you can control the behaviors and control the things you do as a parent with your kids. There are two kinds of things we can control and things we can't control. Don't just drain your energy or the things you can't control, like the example you just mentioned.
Yes.
Now I want to concentrate more on the things I can't control, my environment, my family members, how they just deal with each other, it's my responsibility to make them feel enjoyment, feel happy about the Eid celebration without making any mistake that may affect their health or their maybe their inner peace as well. So it's very important to control this thing. I can just make get creative solutions for some funny activities, maybe in outdoors, but just me and my family just in outdoors, keeping the social distance away from the people and enjoy our life. Happiness is contagious. You know, when you just feel happy, I want to decide or just take this decision to be happy and to like transfer this happiness throughout, to be wired and to make all your members or the family members feel the same thing. It's a huge thing. You can do this as a parent. It's your responsibilities. I'm not here to judge any other thing. And as a parent, I'm not gonna control any other behavior outside my environment because this is my family and I can control what's going on it because maybe I know better, maybe I experienced something, or maybe I'm just looking at the big picture from a distance and see clear things in front of me.
So how can we take the opportunity of the feast or the occasion and boosting relations?
Listening skills is crucial. It's the basic skill or it's a basic of communication. When I just listen to you, I will know more about your personality. I will know more about how do you think. What about your perspective? You know what the meaning of conflict? Conflict is here because we don't understand each other. Because I deliver my message into a specific way, but you didn't get it. Why? Because you're looking at the things from other perspective. And to get closer to you, I need to listen to you to understand, not to reply. Yes. When I understand you, I will understand your personality, your way of thinking, your perspective, your concerns, your interests, your values, because we, as I mentioned before, that we are different. We are predictable. In behavior, we are predictable, but we are different in values. I have my own core values and you have another values. And to make us get closer to each other, I need to understand you. So when I just want to increase or improve or foster the bond between me and my kids, and as a parent, I'm just talking here as a parent, I need to listen to them, to get close to them. Maybe what about their passions? What about their visions? I can have this discussion with them, not to judge them, not to just start as a parent and have this power that I know better than you. No, just be a friend. Not be a friend, just maybe you can ask him some questions to listen to his answers or her answers. What about their thoughts about this? They need to feel that they are heard or they are just, we care about them. And it's not about words because they don't believe words. It's all about actions. And after they just see or just feel and know from your actions that you care about them, you just support them, you understand their suffering, their mindset and all these things, then you can, by words, give some pieces of advice from a distance and try to get closer and closer, and this will strengthen the bond between you and your family member.
Yes, quickly as an expert, how did the global virus affect us all?
Yes, it affects us tremendously. But I will go back to this point that it's according to your perspective towards things. Change happens all day after day. It increases, you know, and nothing is just stable. And you need to be adaptable, improve yourself day after day, and just be ready. Because we all fear from the unknown, unexpected things. We just fear from this. Once you make the unknown known to everybody, or just to know, to you at least, now you are not afraid, you will be ready by my skills, by my attitude towards things, by positive mindset, that now I will see opportunities and solutions. Just these two words, we need to write them down on a paper and also stick them on the wall. Solutions and opportunities.
I thank you very much for your time. Happy feast to you too and your family. Thank you very much for joining us today. Mrs. Rania Lelah, the Human Development Expert. Thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you so much. Have a
I leave you now with the other segments coming up next in the Breakfast Show.